What is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today to quickly deep dive in regards to unlocking Vahl, but as well, how many shards of Vahl can we expect for this month of July that starts actually tomorrow, guys. So the event for Vahl, specifically the showcase, is already live, so you're able to lead Vahl on a mission here with respectively the 2 difficulties, story and challenge. But again, the milestones here, it's gonna be similar. It's gonna be similar to kind of how Korg's intergalactic tour event, mainly for the month of June, right? So if you guys are new to all this, this is going to be live actually tomorrow when Vahl's event does go live. So usually we do see a preview, but this is not in game yet. So having said that, the good news is compared to what we've seen before, we've already seen some of these details outlined in the blog post. So here's a screenshot here of last week's blog post, really showcasing for us that Vahl is actually going to be readily available for us to unlock almost in the very first beginning of the milestone. So you can see here, 45 shards generously rewarded for us, just reaching the 23k points mark. So everyone's going to be able to at least get a 2-star within the first week, which is absolutely huge because we've seen, a lot of content creators making videos in regards to how powerful Vahl is, but as well, the usage of Vahl being in the Mystic incursion raids, in addition to the Eternals and so forth. And you don't really need the full Bifrost team to get by, but it's great that how much value Vahl already adds. So 2-star is going to be available free to play from the very beginning of the first week. What does it mean for the rest of the month? This is the rest of the month in regards to the Asgardian orbs that are going to come about. So as you can see, everything in yellow is essentially the orbs that are going to be coming from the milestones that you build towards the monthly festivities. So very similar to what we're doing in Korg's event, collecting the featured and specific specialty items. These are going to add some sizable point bonuses. So it's okay that if you miss some of these because, we are still going to get the unlock right away just because of the 45 shards being unlocked immediately for the 2-star. But how hard you work for these milestones as the month progresses, that's going to ultimately determine the number of orbs there. So there are actually 14 in total orbs if you are able to go through, and if you typically haven't had issues going through unlocking every single milestone in the month, that's a very promising sign. But as you can see, where it's notable is the very bottom milestone, 800k points. We're getting 8,000 last Asgardian orbs, and that's basically 4 orbs, right? Where are these orbs located? Well, if you head over to this supply store here and head over to orbs and scroll down, it's essentially going to be adding to this last Asgardian orb here. So typically when you hit I here for additional details, you can see what kind of rewards comes about, obviously, but the majority of it really being the Vahl shards. And as you can see, you can get really lucky with some of these orbs. You can get a chance to get the 180, which is rare, but even chances for like 10 fragments, 8 fragments, actually pretty decent chance, 13, 26%, but the most common is give me 6 shards, right? So 14 orbs if you're able to get through the entire month, multiplied by a bare minimum of the 6 shards, you're getting a total of 84 extra shards if you're able to complete the rest of the milestones. So that essentially translates to at least easily a 3.5 star of Vahl free to play if you're able to get through the festivities now. So what's going to be realistic is probably going to be more towards that in between 3 and 4 stars. But we also saw in the previous data mines too that there is going to be opportunities for us to utilize power cores because of the fact that the milestone events that are coming about, in addition to donating to the Alliance, it's going to add to that. So what I encourage you guys is, if you're wanting to push at least to a 4, a couple of more of these Asgardian orbs may potentially be needed, costing the 675 cores that you see on screen here. That could be the extra top up that you need, but I think it's safe to say if we're mixing some of the last Asgardian orbs through power cores as well as the ones earned through the milestones and the 45 fragments, I think the free-to-play community has a really, really good shot at getting at least a 4 yellow of Vahl if we're able to partake. And keep in mind too, guys, as we've seen already with some of the updates as of late, with both the real-time arena and daily objectives, they've been doing a very good job and adding really recent character shards like Kang here, Titania, most recently after their releases, right? So it's probably gonna come about in a strike pass or Mojo's Mayhem. So keep that in mind too. If you guys are not, lacking power cores and not willing to use any later on outside of the milestone rewards, there's definitely a really good chance that they're going to be adding it to the strike pass as well. Like I said, most recently the Mojo's Mayhem was updated to reflect the Nowhere team, and these characters were just released as well. So really, really good chances, guys. So again, if you're planning to utilize power cores to build up Vahl, I would wait until the milestones for those events come about, which is in the coming weeks here, taking advantage of the monthly events and festivities. But I think everyone's got a really good chance here to unlock a pretty sizable Vahl at 4-star to 5, depending on how many drops you get. And keep in mind, that was being conservative and not including obviously the bigger drops where there's a chance we can get even higher amount of shards. But let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage. There's definitely been a lot of talk about how powerful Vahl is, and the dimensional versatility, right? Being able to be utilized in raids and dark dimensions is really what's going to be adding a lot of value for Vahl being that slot-in character for many teams and reshaping the meta right now. But let me know what you guys think. Do appreciate checking my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.